Aries, how you doing, Aries? What's going on? I hope that this video finds you in good health and spirit. It's yours truly, September, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot. And I'm going to be giving you your general message for the last 2 weeks of September. That is September 16th to the 30th, 2024. The date today is Monday, September the 9th, 2024. It is 11:19 p.m. here in Houston, Texas. So, to everybody that don't know how this reading goes, I'm going to kick everything off with a jumbo poker deck. I'm going to get one card to come out. I will give my intuition with that one card. I should be able to pick up the energy just on that one card, you know, the way this reading is going to go. But for some reason, if I can't pick it up with that one card, I will read the back of the deck. But so far in this reading, I haven't been needing to go in the back of the deck, right? So, and following that, we're going to go into the energy cards. We're going to get 3 energy cards. I'm going to give my intuition on them 3 cards. We're going to clarify with the mini Rider-Right deck. We're going to get 3 Rider-Right decks, cards per energy card, right? And after that, we're going to take it into the animal spirit deck. We're going to get one card. It doesn't matter if it comes in upside down or upside down. It's going to be read right side up. At the very end of the reading, depending on how it goes, the pendulum will get the final say-so. It will be a yes or no question, depending on how the reading goes, okay? So here we go, Aries. And remember that this is just a general message. Please take what resonates with you. Leave the rest here because it might resonate with someone else. So that being said, let's get right into it, Aries. So we're going through the first stages of shuffling. So please bear with me, Aries. Okay, now it's time for the second stage. So... Oh, too many. Two more times. So we're going to go ahead and get the card, okay? So, universe, can the Aries get their first card for the last 2 weeks of September? Okay. So, the card that you did get is the Nine of Diamonds. So, when I think of the Nine of Diamonds, I think of money, of course, right? So, I do feel like, you know, there's some kind like, I think I'm picking up like, Aries, I do feel like, you know, you do begin into some kind of gambling, right? But, you're going to have some kind of like success when it comes to gambling. I see people gambling. I see a lot of lottery. You know what I mean? So I do feel like, you know, if you play the lottery, if you don't usually do, you would want to win. You would want to play the lottery. See, I'm already saying you're going to win. You should play the lottery, right? But I do pick up 2 groups. People already that gamble and do lottery. And people that don't should do it, because I do feel like, you know, if you play the lottery or do some kind of casino or do something like that, you are going to win some money. So I do see that. Or if you, like I said, if you're already playing, you know, you are going to win something the last 2 weeks of September. So, and like I said, if you don't play the lottery, you should, because I do see like you will be winning, so, or doing some kind of gambling, going to the boat. I do feel like, Pisces, you've been offered to go to the boat with somebody or with the family, or buy lottery tickets or do some kind of raffling. You know, it's something along the lines. If you do that, You will be winning something, and if you do, let me know, because I would like to know, because that's definitely what I'm picking up right now. So, I thought I was going to have to go to the back of the poker deck and read some, but it wasn't necessary. I was able to pick it up with that one card. So it's dealing with the lottery, okay? Dealing with some kind of gambling that's going to work out for you. The last 2 weeks of September, I'm feeling a pinch in my left arm. So that's why I know that, something like what I'm talking about will be going on the last 2 weeks of September. So if you have anybody that's trying to invite you to some kind of casino somewhere or something like that, or a raffle or whatever, you're going to be successful in that. So if that's what you're looking for, then by all means, go round ahead. So now we're at the second stage of the shuffling. Too many cards. So go ahead and get this shuffling done. And now we're going to get the first card. Okay, first energy card. You got your first card. It came out automatically. Adjusting possibilities. That's the first one. So when I see the adjusting possibilities, I see this as you're going to have to adjust some things in your life. And the card number is a 24, so that is what in threes, right? No, hold on, before I get ahead of myself. That's right. So if you break it down in three, you could break that 24 into threes, because if you add it together, that's a 6. You got a 9, so that can be broken up in threes too. So I do believe anything in threes is very lucky and dealing with money. You know what I mean? So that's why I know that after this gambling situation, you're going to have to adjust a few things in your life, because, you're going to win a pretty penny. We'll just say that. And you're going to have to adjust a couple of things in your life so that money could fit, And also, at the bottom of the deck, you did get the Magician and the Mirror. So I do believe that, you are very powerful. You have gifts that you're not aware of. You know what I mean? And I do believe that that's how you're going to be able to win whatever you're going to win. And I just feel like it's going to be a big lump sum of money that you're going to come into doing this casino thing or gambling or like the lottery. All the Aries here is going to be something different, right? So, but it is going to happen, and I do see it. If you have any lack of money, all that's going to change. And if you want to stay from the lack of money, you got to make good decisions with the money that you do win. And make sure you do something with it where you always have money coming in, okay? Because now these days, $1 million is not a lot of money. In order to stay in the millions range, you got to buy businesses, to keep the money coming in so you can stay in that status. Because if you just get 1 million and don't work on trying to get past $1 million, go into 2 or 3 million, then chances are that million is going to be gone. It's not going to be there and it's not going to last. Because I do believe that. I don't have $1 million, but I know that $1 million is not a lot of money, okay? So that being said, let's go ahead and get the next card. Next card for the Aries for the last 2 weeks of September. Next card for the Aries for the last 2 weeks of September. Next, okay. Yeah. I do feel like I do feel like when you are going through this gambling situation, when you do go through this gambling situation, you're going to have to be patient once you get this money. You're going to have to be patient. You're going to have to decide when you get this money what you're going to do with it, right? Because like I said, if you don't make good decisions with the money that you win, this kind of money, it's not going to be there for too long. So, you know, you got to put that on your mind, Aries, that when you do win this money, what you're going to do. And as far as like, even though you might not make the money, you need to go ahead and start thinking that what you're going to do with the money if you do get it. Because if you think about like what you're going to do with the money even before you get it, you're going to actually manifest that situation into your existence. So, and the phrase that's also coming into my head is you got to fake it till you make it. So faking it till you make it is kind of like trying to figure out what you're going to do with the money when you do get it. So it's like you're manifesting your own reality. So right now, if you don't have the money, you want to like plan and know what to do with the money when you get it. You know what I mean? Because it's all about manifesting the money that you get. So if you look in her hand, what is that? To me, that's a coin, okay? Not only is it a little coin, but that's a pretty big coin. So that's why I'm saying you are going to be winning some money when it comes to this gambling, casino, or lottery ticket situation. It's going to happen for you, Aries. But in order to do it, to make it happen, you got to manifest it in your mind. You got to already make plans on what you're going to do with that money, okay? So let's go ahead and take it to the next one. Last card for the... Too many cards. Last energy card for the Aries for the last 2 weeks of September. So you did get the woman holding a heart. So if I didn't say it in the beginning of the video, this is a very gender fluid reading. So it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman or if you identify as a man or a woman. You know what I mean? If this is a woman and you're a man, just think of it, you're a man, right? Or if you're dating a man, then just think of this card being, you know, a woman. But the woman holding a heart. So, I don't believe that this is going to be in a relationship standard. I do feel like when you win this money and then when you think about where you're going to put the money and how you're going to work the money so it can, you know, make more of itself. When I say itself, I'm talking about the money. And that's going to put you into a situation where you're going to be very at peace with yourself. Because I do feel like, you know, right now you may not have that kind of money or that mind frame of thinking. But remember what I said, the phrase for this reading is you got to fake it till you make it. So you got to pretend you already got the money. If you can just do that, then you can easily manifest what you're feeling, what you're thinking, you know, into existence. So I do feel like once you get the money, since this is a card of a 3, and the setting of a 3, that's the third card, this is what I feel that you're going to be once you get that money. And when you make the right decisions with that money, that's going to make you feel some kind of way about yourself. Because if you manifest something, that's going to just make you feel some kind of way about yourself. That's going to make you feel good. That's going to make you feel like, oh my God, I can't believe I just did that, right? Because I do believe that we all have gifts. It just really depends on what we use our gift for. So let's put that there. And we're going to start clarifying now. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and get these cards shuffled up, and we're going to get more information for these cards at hand that we have here. Okay. Universe, can I get more information about adjusting possibilities? You did get the Knight of Wands. So, I do feel like I do feel like by the Knight of Wands being upside down, remember I was telling you about the card holding the heart, that it wasn't like towards love. I think that I believe that you were dealing with somebody, or you are, but you know that you got to stop dealing with them, right? Because if you have somebody like this that you're dealing with, that they're gonna you're gonna lose more money and faster if you're dealing with this person, because this person that you're dealing with, that you want to let go of, because I do feel like you do want to let go of them, is they're for the night, basically, okay? And that wand that they're holding, that can be a sexual erection, right? And because the card is upside down, they're not stable, right? So what I'm saying is that if you keep anybody like this around you that are like for the night, that like to sleep around, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna lose a lot of money, messing with them. You know what I mean? Because usually when we manifest, when we bring something to existence, we got to do that on our own. Especially if you're dealing with somebody that's not on the same energy frequency like you are. So if you're dealing with somebody, Aries, that's not on the same frequency of your own, and if they've messed around, you find out, and y'all work through it, and they do it again, it's time to let them go. Okay, because when you're trying to manifest somebody, and if you have somebody that's not on the same frequency like you, that's what's gonna make you not gain anything or manifest anything. Why? Because you're dealing with an energy leech. Okay, someone that ciphers your energy. Okay, and they take away your energy. So I do feel like the person that you did deal with before is somebody that's not dependable emotionally. And I do feel like they like to, because someone that's for the night, they like to have their hand out too. So you also deal with somebody that has their hand out too. And I'm like, what's wrong with this person? I'm saying that, what's wrong with this person? I also feel like you've had friends and family be like, why are you messing with this person that be having their hand out always taking your money? They need to go get their own stuff going, so they won't have to ask you for some money. But that's just how they are. That's how they grew up. That's how they're raised. And I do believe you've been trying to get away from them. But if you're trying to do anything the last 2 weeks of September, my advice is to get rid of that person that your family, your friends do not agree with, okay? Next card for the adjusting possibility. That's why it's adjusting possibilities too. I told you were going to have to adjust quite a few things, Aries, to get this money, or when you get it. Okay, you can't have this person around you, because that's what I'm saying. You see that door falling off? When I see that door on that picture, that means like, you got to clean house. You got to put out anything that's not on the same frequency with you. So that is one thing that you got to adjust, basically. And I do feel like you have to adjust it, because like I said, if you will have a tower with this situation, yes, you might. I don't even think you'll get the money dealing with them. So they're going to be holding you back. They're going to be holding you back. And that's why the adjusting possibilities is there, is because you got to clean house. You see how that door is off the hinge right there? Look at that. House is all on fire. Y'all both falling out the window. Okay? Y'all jumping out the window to save yourselves. But that's what I'm trying to let you know. This person that has that kind of energy, anything they touch gets destroyed. You know what I mean? So you gotta, if you're trying to get somewhere, Aries, you gotta let that person go. Okay? So let's take it to the next card. Next card for the just impossibility. Last card for the just impossibility universe. Yeah, you won't be able to manifest nothing with them. So if you're trying to win anything, before you go to the casino, before you even do your lottery tickets or any kind of gambling, you need to let this person go, because your manifestations is not going to work. Why? Because they're ciphering all your energy. I don't know about this card, but we're going to see. There goes the knight, another knight, and it is upside down, okay? So, by it being upside down, right side up, they are for the night, right? But you see how he has his hand out, honey, and you're over there giving him that pentacle. Stop doing that. That's why it's upside down. That's one of the first things that you need to do is be patient. You don't have to have nobody, okay? You need to learn how to depend on yourself emotionally so you won't have these for the night people with their hand out, okay? When I see this person, I was like, you used to do that. You used to give them money, and I think you didn't even have money to be given, but you'll go asking, hustling extra hard, doing different, kinds of like hustles so you can get that money to give it to him. And what does he do? He turns right around and cheats on you. Why? Because they're for the night. They like having booty calls. They like having one night stands. You know what I mean? So that's why it's upside down, because you know that you have to let them go, okay? You have to be patient and stick with yourself so you can manifest your fantasy into reality, okay? So let's go ahead and take it to the next card. You did get the King of Pentacles. So like I said, it is upside down. So that's what I'm saying, you won't be the King of Pentacles if you're still dealing with this person, right? And they're definitely not a king. And they definitely don't have no pentacles. So if this card is for the person that you're dealing with, they ain't got no money, okay? And if you deal with them, guess what, Aries? You're not going to have no money either. So that's one of the things. You got to be patient and stick to yourself, Aries, so you won't have to deal with this kind of a person, because that kind of person is going to keep sucking your energy. Bring this back down. Universe. Yeah, and you're not going to be able to move forward in anything that you do. The Chariot should be right side up so you can move forward and collect your money from the gambling that you're going to do, or from the casino, or from the lottery. You're not going to be able to get what you need. Why? Because you have this person lowering your vibration, and that's why you're not going to be able to do it. So you're going to have to get rid of them, because if you don't, then it ain't going to happen for you. So you got to make that choice. Do you want to be with or without? 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 You got to figure that out, Aries. If you want to get your pockets right, your purse right, you need to deal with yourself and not deal with anybody that got their hand out, that cheats on you back and forth. Because all they're doing is just taking your money and making you feel worthless, right? Making you feel like you're not enough. Give me 1 second. I got to drink some water. Okay. Let's get on with it. Like I said, for now, you want to stay away from, commitments. Okay, this is the marriage card. It is upside down, right? So I do feel like you're choosing to love yourself, Aries, and to manifest. If you don't know that that's what you should be doing, that is exactly what you need to be doing. You've had family, you've had friends suggest that to you, and now you finally do it. You're not going into any commitments, and if you had any false commitments going on, you're not doing them anymore, okay? Because you have seen the light. That's why the Hierophant's upside down. Universe, next card. The Queen of Swords, right? So, it is upside down, right? So, even though it's upside down, it's still a good card. Regardless, if she's upside down or right side up, she's still going to cut right. But you really don't want to be, cutting left and right. Because when you have to cut, that makes you feel some kind of way when you have to cut anything off. So you want to try to stay away from that. That's why I was suggesting, Aries, that you really do yourself. You know what I mean? You do yourself, you think of yourself, because you can't manifest. The best way to manifest is on your own, Aries. You got to manifest on your own. So that's why it's upside down, because you're like, I don't even want to deal with that. Dealing with people and then they're messing you over and then you got to cut them off. That uses up your energy. That makes you feel some kind of way. So you figure that out, that you don't want to be the Queen of Swords over here cutting off, wasting your energy, because when you have to cut somebody off for a situation, guess what? You got to use energy, and that what brings conflict and friction into your life, and you definitely don't need that. Okay, so let's go ahead and take it to the last card. Last card for the woman holding a heart. I'm gonna hit the ground. Oh Lord. And this is the position that you do want to be in. You want to be the Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands is somebody that handles their business. And if you see, she stands there alone. She sits there alone. She has a sunflower in her hand, signifying that, she's deep into her spirit, right? The spirit, of Mother Nature. And knows that, in order for her to manipulate anything into her, to manifest and manipulate anything like energy into her favor, she has to sit alone. And she signifies she has power by her holding her wand. And if you notice, she has a cat there too. So I don't know, Aries, if you like cats. If you like cats, you know what I mean? This is your card here. Okay, so that being said, now we're going to take it into the Animal Spirit Guide cards, and we're going to get more information for you. And we're only going to get one card out of here. Okay. Was that it? Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use it because I was so attracted to it and it jumped out, but it fell on top. But I just felt like that's the card that we're going to go with. So it is what I picked, and it is, I feel like it's the best card. Dragonfly spirit. So if you like dragonflies, then, here it is, okay? True transcends illusion, okay? So, you knew, Aries, that you have to be truthful to yourself, okay? And when you're truthful with yourself, you could transcend illusions, okay? Because I do feel like the person that you were dealing with had lots of illusion, right? So you have to go with the truth, and it does transcend illusions, right? So you have to get up out of that, and I'm glad you did, because you knew you weren't going to go nowhere, because I do believe that you noticed every time you dealt with this person, was around this person, something wouldn't work out. And it's true, you know what I mean? When you deal with these kind of people that don't love themselves, got their hand out, that are over here, cheating and sleeping with everybody else but, who they're supposed to be with, that's just who they are, and they do suck your energy, right? So let's go ahead and take it to the pendulum. The pendulum's already going around in a circle. I haven't even said nothing. Wait a minute, pendulum. Okay, now pendulum has stopped. Okay. Now pendulum, like if you look at the card, pendulum is not moving, like at the shadow. Now pendulum, is this reading true? Is this reading true and accurate? Will this person, when they gamble, will they win money? Will they go to the casino? Will they win money? Or if they do the lottery, will they win money? And the pendulum is saying yes. Now the person that they were dealing with, were they bad for the Aries? So the pendulum is saying yes. The person that you're dealing with is very bad. You would notice that things will go wrong because you were dealing with this person. You've had friends, family tell you not to be dealing with that person. Don't you notice that every time you deal with them, that something didn't work out for you, right? Because they will sit there and suck all your energy. So yes, you did the right thing. If you haven't got rid of this person, you sure been thinking about it. But you need to move forward with that in the last 2 weeks of September. And when you do that, when you gamble, go to the casino or play lottery, you will become successful. So the pendulum has agreed and said yes that this reading is true and accurate and valid. You see, now the pendulum is not moving around now. So we're going to put the pendulum there. This is the pendulum's home. So now we close it. Okay. Now, Aries, this is going to be your reading this go round. I will be back the last week of September for the first 2 weeks of October. It will be an honor if you came and get that reading right. It was an honor having you this go round. And once again, I am Sephrina. This is Rainbow Warrior Tarot. May the universe be with you, Aries, and I'm going to catch you next time. Bye.